Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. We're 2 minutes into the game, and for that I am sorry, but as you all are aware, whenever there's a new patch, man, then LoL Replay just likes to do crazy stuff. Well, it's not really LoL Replay's fault, as you should know. It's Riot changing the code, and then of course it's up to them to change their code adjusting to that of Riot's. And that's how coding works. And that's why I would love to see Riot having their own, well, replay majiggy. But let's go over the teams super quickly, because we have another Shaco. My. And he stole the red. My. So top lane will be a Rumble versus red team's Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao showing what aggression is. We have middle lane will be a Lux versus a Diana of blue team. So that's pretty amazing as well. We have the two junglers, who will consist of Maokai and red team's Shaco, who is still hanging around at the red, trying to kill the Maokai, knowing that he is doing the golems, and actually is going in onto the Maokai. Will Maokai be able to get away? Well, he still has flash, so he will be just fine. And then bottom lane will consist of a Nunu on red team, together with an Ezreal, if I'm able to find him, yes indeed, versus a Soraka and a Caitlyn. They were able to scare away Shaco. No, they were not. Maokai going twisted advance will die to the Shaco. His team should have been there eons ago. But maybe because of the Nunu's movement, the bottom lane was unable to get there. But even then, the middle lane should have. You do not want to feed a Shaco. If his beginning initiate fails, then there's no point to it. Xin Zhao wants to go balls to the walls mode. Well, guess what? There's a scrap shield on Rumble on the making. A flash of Xin Zhao is on cooldown. So is Rumble's, but Rumble has more movement speed. Oh, Xin Zhao, he can't get close, Rumble. He can't get close. He will lose a lot of minions and experience because of this. So great play by Xin Zhao. For now, it rhymes. Fine. So red team now ahead, first blood on a Shaco. Will he go for boots of mobility like the, well, not like the guy of previous game. I hope I upload this after the game that I casted before this, but there was a Shaco there as well, so feel free to watch that video. It's good. I liked it. Maokai going in from behind. Xin Zhao not aware of any of the danger. Maybe he just doesn't care. Shaco is there as well, however. Xin Zhao going in. Rumble with the scrap shield will not be able to survive, but at least Maokai got the kill onto the Xin Zhao. And actually, even better, Shaco did not get the assist in that fight, so pretty important to keep that in mind, because later, when you say, why did Shaco die back then? It's because he didn't got this specific assist. Trust me. I'm a League of Legends player, and not like the one who gets all the chicks, because there are no chicks in League. That's a fact. I'm a chick, fuck you. No, seriously. Call me. So then, sorry for that. Bottom lane, getting a mystic shot on the face, though Caitlyn is doing a lot of pressure onto the Ezreal with her pit over pacemakers. She can cast them whatever she wants because she has a Soraka. She can just spam them, what I care. And she will just continue to get mana. So Ezreal keeps getting hit. If this continues and Caitlyn is level 6 or has a headshot ready to go, Ezreal might die. Ezreal might die. He is going to recall because of it, so that's a wise decision, maybe. Though he will lose a lot of experience because of it. It might have been wiser to wait up until this minion wave was pushed, but he might have died. So, maybe wise, maybe not. We shall see. It will make him get behind in his lane. He did buy a Vampiric Scepter, which is good, so he will be stronger than Caitlyn now. But for how long? Someone is dying. I'm not too sure who is dying though. Maybe Lux hit a laser onto the Diana. That could have happened. Shaco almost getting the kill onto Rumble. Rumble knows that Shaco is there because Shaco jumped over a ward. However, he doesn't know for how long Shaco will be there. So the mind games on Rumble right now are just tremendous. He will stay and be careful. He saw Shaco now with his ward, so he should be fine. Maokai is behind, so whenever it's needed, Maokai can just jump in, twisted advance, and then arcane smash the ground and all that good stuff. So now that Ezreal has a Vampiric Scepter, he has a little bit more sustain. Of course, he still gets pounded by those bit over pacemakers. He gets movement speed from the Blood Boil as well, so dodging it should be a little bit easier, but well, he dodged that one. Xin Zhao going to tower dive onto the Rumble. Rumble going to do a lot of damage on Xin Zhao. He will barely survive. Maokai trying to go in from the rear will not work. Xin Zhao is not certain where to run to. Lux is approaching as well. So what can he do to the Drunken Sailor? Run. Run very fast and try and hope that the enemy team will not find him. Though Maokai is approaching rather fastly. He needs to execute himself. He will probably succeed. A very great play. Very great indeed. Bravo, bravo. Good execute. Yes, yes, great. Oh, Caitlyn took a little bit of damage there, but so did Nunu. So probably because she was focusing Nunu a little bit too hard, Caitlyn got the brunt of it. And Soraka as well, I might say. Though, of course, it is a Soraka. Just stay there for a little while. And you will just get healed up no time. Shaco going to try to go for the steal. Deceived a little bit too early, so it might be dangerous. He's going to almost get caught by the light binding. But the laser will hit. He will use his clones, but there is an ignite on his face, so he knows. Well, they know who they need to kill. Diana going in from the rear, however. Shaco going to juke out. They should know where he's going. There was a minion there. Instead, they're going to focus Diana, which might be a good idea. So Diana was a hero. Will die a hero. The double buff remains to Shaco, which is actually a good reason. Diana over Shaco. It was a decision that had to be made. I'm not too certain if Shaco would have survived. I don't think he would have, to be honest, because as you could see, the hallucination minion showed where Shaco was. He just walked towards where Shaco deceived. So if Rumble really wanted to kill him, I think he would have been able to. So a very good game, I must say. For now, Shaco is not snowballing too much out of control, because that's what Shacos tend to do. They are very hard junglers to play against, because they can just pop up out of nowhere and kill you. For now, it's going all fine. Mid is getting pushed. Lux is a level higher than the Shaco. Shaco was going in, but the dynamic camera says, no, Nightspectre. We shall go to the bottometh lane, and we shall see how Caitlyn farms on a minion, damn it. And then we go back to the Shaco Lux action. Fine. Missing the binding once more there, Lux. You are disappointing me a little bit. Though not entirely. Shaco trying to find himself a Maokai. There is no Maokai. There is no cake. There is no Maokai. They're both a lie. Ooh, pings are going down onto the Soraka. The pings are by Shaco, so blue team has no idea he is coming. Though they notice the team is being a little bit more aggressive. Heal needs to be used by Soraka. A little bit too late. We'll use the Witch as well, but too little too late. Ignite made it so that the heal barely did anything. Maokai, I thought he was going to go in onto that Shaco, but he's not real. I'm sorry, it's the new Shaco skin. I didn't know which one is real. But apparently it's not the green one. It never is the green one. Ooh. Someone is there fairly low. Could you explain yourself, please? Diana? No? Fine. First turret in the game, destroyed by Xin Zhao. He is truly outrageous. He is outlaning Rumble quite hard. Farm-wise, even more. Rumble only has 24 minion kills, Xin Zhao 64. Now this was a lane that wasn't losing, but thanks to the good Shaco gank, red team is actually able to destroy this turret, which is a good thing, because they were actually losing that lane a little bit. Destroying the... oh, they're not able to, but... oh, dynamic camera, go to the middle, thank you. It's fun if I don't control the game, but now I will, of course. I was drinking a little bit of water. But Shaco doesn't do anything. We'll place Jack-in-the-Box down, who looks pretty awesome. It's a good skin. It's good skin. I like it, Shaco. I like it. Lux laser used. Cooldown of that laser isn't that big, of course. It's still the level 1, so it's 70 seconds. But it will get lowered immensely the longer we continue playing. Maokai wants to steal blue. Will Shaco let that happen? I don't think so. He can't steal it. Needs to be quick. Lux is there as well in the fray to make sure that oh, she using your smite there is fairly dangerous. Now Lux is going to need to run away. We have Soraka there helping as well, so she can just heal the Lux. And then give mana to the Lux, and then we say Twisted Advance, and of course the Maelstrom reducing a lot of damage. That's not the real Shaco though. Nunu wants to go in with an absolute 0 of grand proportions, but it will not happen. Both teams will back off. Shaco fairly low, almost get hit by the pit over pacemaker. Gianna needs to be careful there. There is still an ultimate on the rear. Very nice kill by Lux. The pit of a pacemaker wasn't shot, so be careful, Shaco. There's still something for you. running away with barely any health. It's a Shaco, what can you expect? Goodbye, Shaco. Bye. Oh, Nunu. Does he have consume? He did. He does have consume. Well, it was necessary anyway, because that Caitlyn was so much pressure that Nunu couldn't do anything, and they don't have sustain, unless of course Nunu uses consume. A very nice ice blast, and thanks to this absolute zero, Caitlyn was slowed, making it easy to get hit. Well, apparently it was Soraka getting slowed, making it easier to get hit. But hey, kill one, kill another. That's how it goes on the bottom lane. Boom, says the Lux Laser, doing nothing at all. But hey, the Pit of Pacemaker does nothing at all, and it says in the hole, for that I am sorry, I misjudged you. I called you something you were not, which is actually prejudice, is it not? Just because it's a bullet shot doesn't mean it's an ace in the hole, or a Pit of a Pacemaker. The absurdity of racism, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Maokai, you're going to be in trouble there, mate. Moonfall, knocking him back towards the Diana. Diana getting the kill, giving herself a double buff. Nice. It is. Xin Zhao took himself a blue. Nice. It is. So now we have Rumble going in onto Xin Zhao, or is it the other way around? Probably, because Xin Zhao is 2 levels higher than Rumble and has low cooldowns. The more he auto-attacks, the better. And oh no! He thought he auto-attacked, but guess what? The Ignite is more than enough, so never mind. Never mind, I didn't say anything. And another turret. And another. And we have Ezreal running away, because it's necessary. Oh, Lux actually defending the top tower here. So it's alright, it's okay. Xin Zhao will not destroy this tower yet. Red team, snowballing. As I said before, Shaco, man. Shaco, they're a snowball team. They need to. They have a Xin Zhao who is also very good at snowballing. We have a Shaco, also good at snowballing. Diana, also good at snowballing. Diana, getting a kill without me noticing it. Also good at snowballing. Are we going to check out the kill? We might. Diana going into the jungle, finding himself once again the Maokai. It has been less than a minute since these two last fought, and the result is the same. She could push this tower if she wants to, but I don't think she wants to, because she is having total control over everything. As I have the hiccups, which is fairly annoying. So I should drink some water, because apparently it helps. It doesn't. Rumble trying to farm all over the place. He only has 50 CS-ish. That's like half of what it should be. And actually, it should be about 100. Yeah. What do you think? That Shaco can't deceive in a few seconds? Deceive is ready in 2 seconds. So, Soraka, there's no one there to help you. Goodbye. Oh, Xin Zhao actually receiving some damage from Rumble. Rumble has a little bit of sustain. Hextech Revolver being used. You don't tend to see Hextech Revolver that much, but on a Rumble it has always been an amazing item, and it shall remain. Shaco stealing the big rave. Rumble now getting a gank on together with Maokai, or is it the other way around? Xin Zhao doesn't care, and he just flashes away. Lux is there as well. She will not hit the binding, nor will she hit the singularity. The singularity. It is, right? Am I? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I find it so funny to say lucent like a retard. Well, yeah. Sorry, guys. So, 4,000 gold lead, even more. It's actually 4,500 gold lead for Red Team. Item-wise, they are starting to get their second items. Well, Ezreal at least has his Bloodthirster, but so does Caitlyn. Bottom lane is a fairly decent lane for both teams, so it's not really thanks to them that the team is winning. It's mostly Xin Zhao, though. That Xin Zhao has his Black Cleaver now, will do a lot of damage. Which is weird, because on the Katowice, or however you pronounce that, Polish city of goodness, because I am Katowice, I will pronounce it like that, was amazing. You had Xin Zhao's there, played by Gambit Gaming, and he preferred to play Xin Zhao tanky. Of course, it was a jungle Xin Zhao, so it was fairly hard to get... Oh, never mind, Shaco going in onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn flashing away immediately, got stunned apparently. How? How? Well, doesn't matter, she got stunned. She didn't move. Maybe move... Oh, very nice binding, not enough, but the laser will be enough. Boom goes the laser. Too bad that's not an ignite, that's just the power of, I think it's the Moralicon, yes indeed. So the Moralinomicon, whenever your target is below 40 HP, it will do an anti-healing dot on their faces. It doesn't do damage, but it does reduce the healing. Oh, Xin Zhao, my god, you're ugly. I mean, you're beautiful, but oh, ooh, that was a lot of damage. It was nasty. So he is now going to push the other lanes because, hey, I'm Xin Zhao. I can do that kind of stuff. I have my Black Cleaver, I have Empiric Scepter, I have the sustain of a god, and the hair of a god. What can you do? Nothing. Lux is too low on the mana anyway. Shaco going to go blue. Lux has her laser. If she gets close enough, she could steal it. She could steal it easily. She doesn't. She doesn't give a care. She doesn't care. Oh, yeah, there was no ward here. I can see it. Lux couldn't. But they did spot the Shaco jumping over to the blue. Oh, same scenario again. Poor Soraka. Will she survive? She should heal herself. I mean, baiting is one thing, but that's just overly baiting. Soraka down. Rumble using his ultimate quite weirdly. He did panic. Probably, because I would have panicked. Lux laser going down. Xin Zhao has been shut down. That's a lot of money for Maokai. Maokai now getting stuck. Oh, it's the Jack in the Box that fears. That probably explained why Caitlyn was unable to move back there. Sorry if you guys noticed and I didn't, because that probably made you cringe a little bit. Or maybe a lot. In which case... Sorry. Boom! Boom goes the Caitlyn. Doom! Ooh, Lux going in from above. Nope, she tries to do a blind binding. Well, blind for the enemy team. She can see them perfectly, but it's very hard to dodge the line binding if there's a wall in between. Because you cannot predict the move. Just can't. If you have very good reflexes, you might be able to dodge it, but that's what defines you as being a very good League of Legends player. Probably. Even the best are having troubles with it, and I can't really blame them. Boom goes the light binding and the laser and the lucent lucidity and the ignite. Ignite wasn't really necessary, but hey, better safe than sorry. Which is why you use condoms. At all times. What? Nunu actually now having the time of his life, just farming away, pushing the lane. Well, Diana died, so he might as well take over her place. Finally a blue given to Lux, which will make it so that she isn't the girl that's always out of mana. Caitlyn going in onto Ezreal. Ezreal all by himself, and now Soraka is there. There is no hope left for the Ezreal. Headshot has been used. Soraka will get the kill, no problem. No, it's actually going to be Caitlyn. Trying to run away, won't work. The wish was impressive, but everyone of Red Team was there. Very great play by Red Team. They have perfect map control anyway, so can't really blame them for being there. Rumble was on top. I hope he'll get the tower. If he gets the tower, it might have been worth it, though that were a lot of assists given to the enemy team. That's right, dynamic camera. I need another drink because my voice is getting raspy again. I'm back to my late 30s. Ugh. Note to self, don't talk like that. It's very bad for your voice. Yo, Maokai going in. Nope, Lux laser has been used anyway, so that means no bursty action for Lux for now. Rumble thinks he's in danger. Well, he is. Xin Zhao was coming there, though. He's just a solo laner, just like you, Rumble. You are equal in my book, but not in my game. In this game, Xin Zhao is the law. We have Shaco trying to get the kill onto the Maokai. Won't work, but then again, getting the kill onto Shaco won't work either. Now we have Maokai all by himself. Caitlyn was returning to farm because, hey, the minute the Shaco deceives, good luck finding him. So, yeah, that will be all. Nobody wants to go in. Red Team disperses away. I think Dragon should be about up, though I didn't check when they took Dragon, to be honest. For that I am sorry. I'm pretty certain that Red Team took the Dragon, though I'm not sure as well, but I'm pretty certain. How did I miss it? Did I miss it? Well, I missed that one. Soraka flashing away, using the wish and the heal the Astral Blessing onto her face. And now it's going to be a lot of damage onto the fake Shaco. Great kill there by Blue Team. Great kill indeed. Awesome. So Red Team sieging from behind the second turret. So there's still this middle tower. The outer tower is still standing. Xin Zhao just pushing on. They will need to do something about this. But sending one player is not enough to stop Xin Zhao. They need two. And if they put two to Xin Zhao, that means that the other players of red team just have a tower for themselves. They cannot defend this 3v4. I don't think so. At least they're showing us that they can't. Now Ezreal going to do a lot of damage, blocking the ace in the hole. If it was meant for the Shaco anyway, I wasn't too certain. Yes, nice recall animation, as you are all aware. Or maybe not, that's why I'm saying it. Is that Riot is making new recall animations for pretty much every champion. They want each champion to have their own little unique recall. Because hey, this is a good game and you want to have every detail to be as perfect as possible. And if you have a lot of money, then why won't you just throw it all away for new animations? We have a budget for it. You don't. We're Riot. Live with it. Respect. It's a great organization. So Shaco again with the red buff has boots of mobility. So in the previous game, if you've watched it, we had a Shaco going with just the Berserker's Greaves, which gives him more attack speed. But I find that the boots of mobility are just so fine on a Shaco. You deceive away if you're in danger, no one will catch you. Aggressively, it's also awesome. You deceive, you're still invisible, but you can walk pretty much half of the riv of just wait, I have mouse on probably so you can see it. He can walk this part invisible with boots of mobility. I'm sure. Now from the rear comes the red team onto blue team. Blue team did manage to take the middle tower though, so great play for them, but guess what? You're all gonna die. Xin Zhao is in the fray. Maokai actually tanking quite well and Twisted advanced to safety, but Diana was able to turn it around. A very good binding by Lux. Does she have her laser? No, she does not. She used it already. That's what you get for farming a lot with that laser. Now we have Rumble going in with the flame splitter. Gets the kill. Go! Lux's laser is almost off cooldown. Go, you beasts! You devils, you horny girl. Get it? Is she sorry. Oh, she doesn't have mana anyway. Laser! Was able to hit. Not able to kill, as my mouse goes bazonkers, saying Nightspectre, look on top, there's a large minion wave there. Whoever gets it must be a lucky girl. Oh, yes she is, Nightspectre. Yes she is. Oh, she's fairly low though, but she has a shield, so she'll be fine. Moonfall up, all mine, all mine. That's a lot of money. And defending her tower in return, so it's a win-win situation for Diana. Great positioning. Too bad Lux didn't have a laser in that fight. She wasn't there to begin with, and she didn't have the mana for it anyway. Pink ward placed at the dragon, but there was no ward for blue team. Well, there is. Smartly placed in this bush. I do it too sometimes. If the enemy team is winning, I place my ward here, because they will place a pink here, and they will clear it out if it's in vision of that pink ward. So what do? Put it in a brush. That's how you do. Another blue buff for Lux, meaning she will have mana and cooldown reduction, so when she fires her next laser, it won't take a half an hour for her to shoot. She is level 15, once she hits level 16, her laser will only have like a 24-second cooldown, which is awesome. Light Binding hitting the Diana there, will they go for it? No. Xin Zhao is in the rear. Wasn't spotted though, that ward is... No, it's actually a Jack-in-the-Box by Shaco. Luxie... Cannon! Oh! Oh! Why? Was she so certain she would hit her binding? You still have time to shoot, girl. Don't be so quick with it. Boom goes the Maokai going in, but Xin Zhao says boom as well, getting an instant kill onto the Caitlyn. Very nice ultimate though by the Rumble will make it so that both Diana and Ezreal are quite low. Ezreal can regen with Vampiric Scepter. Lux can't hit nothing because it's still on cooldown. Too bad you don't have your laser. Rumble is actually being a little bit better. Now that he has Leandra's Torment, he is a little bit more in his element. He can be the Rumble he always wanted to be. The carry for the team. The turnaround for the team. Which Rumbles can do. There's a reason why Rumble is actually on Season 2 was the best winning champion in the game. He's a good character. If you play him correctly, together with the Lux, it works fine. But they'll need to go for the endgame for that. I do believe the endgame is for blue team, but they will need to stop this kill on the Baron. Lux will need to fire her laser, but she's nowhere to be seen. So that will be a Baron Nashor for the red team, giving them a 10,000 gold lead. That's bad. That's very bad. The blue team will need to turtle this game out fairly hard. Though I must say they're pretty good at turtling. They have Rumble for lane clearing and Lux. Together, the two together should be able to clear a wave, no problem. If the enemy then succeeds to push on, you have the equalizer of Rumble to try and stop them. So that's good as well. You have Caitlyn, she has good poke, Lux has good poke, so in a poke fight, I'm pretty sure that blue team wins as well. Sorry if I said, I am talking about blue team's comp. If I said red team's comp, I'm sorry. Team fight wise, I give it to red team as well, but do not get caught. Turtle it out. God, I said the same last game. Last game, alright, I found, they had a Shen and all that stuff. It might have been hard to win, but these guys really have a chance to win. Though they must turtle like they've never turtled before and not get caught so easily. It is looking bleak though. You have a Baroned up team, so all your outer towers, especially when the enemy team is so far ahead, should be gone. It's quite impressive that blue team is able to hold it for so long, but it's more because of the goodwill of red team than anything else. They are trying to clear the waves. I don't know where Lux is. Oh, there she is. Boom! Where is Lux? There she is. Great kill there by Lux. Great clearance there. They were able to kill one ward, but there is still another. And Shaco is counter pushing. What Shacos do best. He has boots of mobility. Lux is going to try and blind binding. Not able to hit. Maokai still has twisted advance. Will use it, but guess what? Shaco going man mode onto Lux. Lux using his shield. Will it be enough? Whoa! Boy, that was the right Shaco at the right time. Shaco wants more though. Shaco continues. Boom goes to Shaco. Shaco deceives away. Needs to be careful going in onto Maokai. Maokai is pretty tanky, but not tanky enough apparently. One more. Oh, the binding misses. Oh my god, Lux. You must feel so broken right now. Oh, poor girl. It can happen. It happens. It's a pity indeed. But that's a sacrifice for Maokai, trying to save the life of Lux. And this is how you repay me? But it can happen. Poor Lux must be broken right now. Aw. I don't need your pity, Nightspectre. Boom! Well, amazing. Amazing! Oh, one more hit. Come on, minion, go! Go! Well, it's still 100 and so HP left, so it wasn't really that close. It would have been awesome. It would have been awesome. That's going to be the first inhibitor of the game. They have no answer for Xin Zhao, nor will they ever. Nice! Ultimate by the Rumble, clearing pretty much everyone. Very good twisted advance. That's what he says about your absolute zero. It's absolutely nothing. Get it? Because zero is actually nothing. Mathematical jokes. They are the best. Lux has her laser ready to pop. If she would shoot it at Dragon, she would get a Dragon and a double kill, which would be awesome. But no map vision for blue team. I can't really blame them because they have been pushed so far into their base. It's pretty hard to get safe wards out and not get caught by a Shaco who has jack-in-the-boxes everywhere. Nunu going very aggressive, just throwing down an Ice Blast. There's still 14 seconds left on Diana, which means they will only be able to destroy this tower if they're able to destroy it. Thank you. Maelstrom, the vengeful Maelstrom. Reduces all damage by 20%. Oh, Lux, you are spotted by a pink ward. What will happen? Will they steal? Shaco will probably go Berserker's mode onto her, so she needs to hurry. She will actually use her laser for it. Wise decision. Shaco is faster. That's what you get with boots of mobility. Hop, there goes the Shaco. There goes the Soraka. Use your wish, girl. Use your wish. Live and live she does. So very good play there by the Soraka. She is like a Lulu in some respect. She is fairly tanky as well. If she uses her astral blessing onto her, she gets armor. Oh, there could be a kill. No, she gets armor, so she gets a little bit more tankiness, and wish gives her more healing as well. It's like Lulu. She will use wild growth onto her and she's suddenly huge. And then use a shield onto her, and she can block out a lot of damage as well. So great bait by Soraka, even though it wasn't intentional. Boom! Another laser. That's what you need to do, blue team. Pick off those red team guys and show them that team fights are the way to win this game and not lane fights. Lane fights are for losers. That's why there's an L in lane and not in team. There's nothing for winning team anyway. Ooh, they let Nunu get away. There's only 1 second for the Ezreal, so Ezreal is back. They won't be able to take any objectives. Shaco has full control over this dragon, so they can't take dragon because it's dead. He is counter pushing. And that's pretty much all they can do. They need to back away now. And that's what Maokai does. Xin Zhao almost getting close there. Xin Zhao's have a lot of movement speed. Don't forget that. They are scary if they have a lot of movement speed. This guy has 390. But I've seen Xin Zhao's who have movement speed quintessences and all that stuff. But it doesn't matter. Caitlyn just throws herself to Xin Zhao. But he has the support of the Soraka. Lux now binding the Shaco. Not enough damage to use her laser yet. It's still on cooldown. Anyway, now Nunu going in. But, of course, the range of a Caitlyn is fairly impressive. Shaco spotted. It's the real one. Maokai wants to go for it, but there's not much left using the Vengeful Maelstrom. Nice damage! Boom goes the laser. It wasn't necessary, though, but at least it did some damage onto the Diana, and my voice is almost gone. They're going to recall, and I'm going to re-sip on my drink. That's what you get for getting examinations for an entire month. You get out of practice and your voice is shit. But anyway, I'm enjoying the plays now that blue team is doing. They're turtling perfectly now. They are picking up champions, which is good. They aren't dying themselves, which is wonderful. And the lead is still kind of huge for red team, but they're still there. And keep in mind, the further we are in the end game, the less a lead really matters. Oh, Soraka, are we going to have the same story again, Shaco? Are we going to do that again, Xin Zhao? You don't want to go 1v5 so early on in the game, you will die. He's dead, and Wish has been used. The bit over pacemaker. No, it's ace in the hole. I'm such a bullet racist. If bullets were a race. So very good play again by blue team. Red team thinking they are gods, that they are only demigods now. They can still die. You're still mortal. And now it's going to be a huge push onto the Diana. Will get knocked up. A very nice equalizer there. And Lux Laser with the binding gets the insta-gip. Shaco wants to protect their bases. Going in actually 1v4 as a Shaco. He is quite tanky for a Shaco, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, very nice shield by Lux, saving the rumble. Caitlyn making it so that Ezreal needs to back away. This will be an inhibitor. This is exactly what they need. Ghosts! Oh! Won't do anything. So great play by blue team. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Actually, I am going to upload this probably before I upload my other game with a Shaco, because oh my, this game, if this is a turnaround, I will upload this first. So you know. If you don't know, you don't show. Another Baron is up. Blue team has destroyed an inhibitor, which is good, but they need to rush towards Baron immediately. Now, if they would have vision, Lux would be easily able to steal it, but I think this Baron will be of red team. There is nothing they can do. Lux is actually recalling, so it will be absolutely nothing they can do. And that's, of course, the Baron slain. So we are now 35 minutes into the game. Red team has a Baron buff, so they are going to push probably onto the inhibitor of blue team. They are trying to check if they're doing Baron, but it's already taken. Blue has just spawned, and I think it's in range of the ward of the... Well, doesn't matter. Pink ward being placed down by Soraka. You will not see our blue buff, you Nunu. They're going in though. We have Nunu, we have Shaco. Shaco spotted by Caitlyn. Caitlyn doing a lot of damage, but she needs to be careful. I'm still in a normal mode. Now it's going to be a good heal by Soraka. Almost gets caught by the binding as well. So yeah, Warmox, what do you want, girl? Shaco with a Warmox, tanky as hell. He also has the chain vest, so he might... Well, getting a Sunfire Cape this late isn't all that good, but I can't blame him. Oh, he actually might go for the Frozen Mallet now that I think of it. That is a good item on Shaco. Not only does you slow players with it, but also your hallucination will slow players with a Frozen Mallet. Oh no, but what am I talking about? He has a chain vest, not a Giant's Belt. So what I'm confused about is, I think Shaco will go for a Sunfire Cape. But I do not like that he is going for a Sunfire Cape this relatively late in the game. Then again, it is a good item. It gives you health, it gives you armor, it gives you a kill onto Caitlyn. Not really, but in a way, really. And yeah, that's a Caitlyn down. There's going to be a Maokai down. He doesn't use his... Oh no, don't use your wish like that, Soraka. Laser has been used. Now it's going to be Lux in a heap of trouble. Too bad blue team got cut out, because turtling is about not getting caught, and that will be their inhibitor destroyed. Of course, red team has a Baron again, so it is quite hard to defend against this huge suppressive force. But there are still 30 seconds remaining for Maokai and Caitlyn to get into the game. Equalizer has been popped to try and zone them away. Won't work. Xin Zhao knocks them away from the tower. The Soraka will die. Absolute Zero will make it so that the Rumble needs to flash away and not get a kill. But Diana is actually in a huge trouble. Thank God that Shaco is actually tanking the turret for her, or else she would have died. So that will be the ace. That will be the GG. So guess what? I will not upload this before the Ezreal, the other Shaco video, because it's chronological, and it wasn't a huge turnaround I was hoping it to be. But I must say, you tried, blue team, you tried. Too bad you got cut off a little bit too many times to turtle successfully. My voice is thankful of what you have done, for it would have been broken anyway. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do, whenever it is I'll do it. Bye bye.